Are you sure you're right in line?
Right on the nose.
All right, step on it.
Hey, you! You're going to crack that right on that donkey engine. Did you hear me yell stop?
What do you expect me to do? Hold that stick up with my shoulders? All right, boys, clear away the brush and see what you can do with the engine.
You've been having quite a few accidents lately, haven't you?
I'd have bet my life that tree would fall clear, Terry.
If it was your own life you were risking, it'd be all right.
Oh, it's just one of them things.
You've wrecked a lot of machinery in the last couple of months. Machinery costs money.
You know, a man can go a long while without having any trouble. And then for no good reason, everything he touches goes haywire.
For no good reason.
What do you mean?
You ain't even fit to hold a job as water boy for one of the crews.
I'm sure lucky you ain't doing the hiring.
Don't pat yourself on the back about that. I'm doing some firing. You've had your last accident on this job. Get down to the office and get your money. You're through. And don't grin like an ape. Move before I climb your frame.
Why don't you mind your own business and stop butting into mine?
Hey, listen, you can't talk that way to me.
Go away. You asked for it.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You all right, Terry?
Certainly.
Now, what's the meaning of all this?
O'Leary insisted on interfering with my work, Miss Martin.
I can hardly believe that.
Well, he did.
How about it, Terry?
He deliberately wrecked that donkey engine. When I ordered him off the property, he refused to go.
Oh, it was an accident. You know enough about lumbering to know they're bound to happen.
You've been gunning big timber 10 years, ain't you?
Longer than that.
You can make a big stick fall within a foot of where you want it, can't you?
Most of the time I can, yeah.
And if you didn't know where timber was going to land when you cut it, you wouldn't hold your job. Ain't that right? Well, what about it?
Yeah, sure.
That's all I wanted to know. You can see from here, that tree was gunned to fall right where she fell. The undercut will prove it.
What possible reason could Bowen have for doing that?
Consolidated's been after this plant for years. Maybe they're the ones who've been trying to wreck it.
I don't understand.
There have been a number of these accidents happen in the last couple of months. Production fallen off, several men have been injured, and the rest are beginning to feel uneasy. You don't pay much attention to what goes on in the plant, do you?
Very little. I seldom go there. You see, I had the misfortune to be born a girl. When Dad and Tom Keene died, the control was left to Larry Keene.
Where does young Keene keep himself?
I haven't seen him for about 10 years. As you know, Mr. Murdoch is his representative here. He runs things.
You and Keene sole owners?
Yes, we're equal partners.
If I were you, Miss Sally, I'd get in touch with Keene and get him up here before too many of these accidents happen.
Thanks, Terry. I believe I'll have a word or two with Mr. Murdoch. Mr. Ferguson to see you, Mr. Murdoch.
All right, send him in. Don't you know you're liable to throw a monkey wrench into the whole works by coming here, Ferguson?
It wouldn't hurt anything if it did. In fact, it might help.
Oh, I'm doing the best I can.
Yes, and getting nowhere fast.
I've been laying the groundwork. There's no sense in the two of us fighting. We both have too much at stake.
Consolidated's been riding me pretty hard. They don't like this delay.
Don't they realize it's impossible to disrupt a firm as large as Martin and Keene overnight? Explain that to them.
They're not interested in explanations. What they want are results.
Give me a little more time, they'll get them.
How much longer?
Well, why try to pin me down to a matter of days?
You pinned them down to $50,000, didn't you? They're beginning to wonder if they made a mistake. If they ever decide that they have.
Listen, I'm gambling my whole future on this thing. You don't think I'd try to put anything over on Consolidated, do you?
I hope not. But I don't know how you're ever going to convince them of that fact.
Give me 2 weeks longer. I'll guarantee by that time to have this plant closed down tight. There won't be a wheel turning.
All right, 2 weeks. Don't let there be any slip-ups.
Miss Martin to see you.
Sure am.
Miss Martin.
Hello, Miss Martin. You're quite a stranger.
So I am. Perhaps I should pay more attention to business.
It's a splendid idea. I'll order a desk installed for you immediately. Won't you sit down?
Thanks. Will I have to keep regular office hours?
From 8 in the morning till 6 at night. And I'll see that you're kept busy all the time.
You sound like a regular Simon the Great.
Oh, not as bad as all that. Is there anything I can do for you?
I dislike interfering with your management of the plant, Mr. Murdoch. But something happened today which I believe justifies it.
What was that?
Bowen deliberately felled a tree so that it would wreck some valuable machinery. O'Leary witnessed it. When he discharged him, Bowen refused to leave.
You think I should discharge Bowen?
In view of the circumstances, I do.
All right, I'll let him go. Is there anything else?
Yes. I've heard a lot of rumors. Are things running as smoothly as they should be?
To be truthful, they're not.
Have you communicated with Mr. Keene about conditions?
What's the use? He hasn't taken an interest in this plant in years.
But isn't it about time that he did?
Well, that's not a bad idea. I'll write and explain the situation to him.
Perhaps if I wrote, he'd pay more attention to it. May I have his address?
Oh, yes, certainly. Let's see. Oh, yes. You can reach him at the Flint Ridge Athletic Club in Cleveland.
Thanks, Mr. Murdoch. I'll let you know as soon as I hear from him.
All right.
What's the matter?
Open the door.
Oh, open it yourself.
Larry. Larry. Come on, snap out of it.
Larry, don't do that.
Come on, get out of there. Get up. Straighten up here.
Why, Jimmy Dolan. Oh. Where'd you come from?
Remember where you saw me last?
There you got me, boy. Now, wait a minute. Don't tell me. Let me guess. You automobile races? No? I know. The Hoot Owl Cafe.
Well, that was a week ago. Now, from the looks of this mail, you haven't been home since.
Oh, Jimmy. Oh. Boy, what a hit.
Feeling pretty tough, aren't you?
Like something a cat dragged in.
There's an airmail letter for you from the mill.
Oh, it's probably a check from Murdoch. I get one every week.
Don't you think you better open it?
Oh, you open it like a good fella. My head's going around in circles.
No, no check here.
No? Who's it from?
Sally Martin.
Sally Martin? Gee, I haven't heard from her for years. Well, I haven't seen her since she was so high. What'd she want?
Think you better read it. Sounds pretty serious, doesn't it?
There can't be any trouble up there. I've been getting my check every week. Besides, if there was, what good would I do?
Well, that's just what we're going to find out. We're taking the next train for Keene Mills.
Are you crazy? Where are you going?
Well, I'll pick up the railroad tickets. I'm going to wire Miss Martin that you're on your way to the rescue.
Not me.
Come on now, pack your duds. I'll be back in a jiffy.
No, I don't like Mills.
Come on, come on.
Oh, all right, all right.
What does it say here? What's another cut in wages? This time, 20%. 20%?
Yeah.
How much is that? It means if you're now getting $4 a day, you will receive $3.20.
$3.20?
Yeah.
Gracious, how do you expect a fella to support his wife and 5 children on wages like that?
Well, what do you suppose they care for you? They're going to eat, aren't they? You bet your life they will. 20% cut, boy.
That notice doesn't seem to make a hit with them, does it?
They'll never stand for a cut like that.
I hope you're right. You better get down there and stir them up.
Maybe you think I can't. Watch me.
Why don't you snap out of it? Step off the train for a couple of minutes and you grab yourself a bottle of whiskey. Where'd you get it?
Say, whenever there's anything around, little Larry can get it.
Yeah? Well, here's something you got that's not so good.
No, I can't read on a train. It makes me dizzy.
You're going to be a lot dizzier than that. Listen. Men on verge of strike. Pulp contracts in jeopardy. Stop. Something must be done at once. Wire any suggestions by Western Union. Sally.
What is she making such a fuss about? Murdoch can handle it. He always has.
Now you listen to me. Unless I miss my guess, you're walking into a real man-sized job.
But, Jim, what can we do about it?
Well, I'll tell you what we can do. I'm going to wire this Sally girl to hold out. That you'll straighten everything out when you arrive. And I'm going to sign your name to the telegram.
You can't do that.
Oh, can't I? Well, you wait and see.
I won't get off the train.
Oh, you won't, huh? Well, you'll get off this train if I have to carry you off on a stretcher.
Not a bad idea. Conquering hero arrives at scene of battle on a stretcher. Not a bad gig. Ought to create a lot of sympathy. Men will go back to work and the fight will be over.
And I'm going to lock you in this time.
wait a minute. Listen to me for a minute. The bosses have been running this place long enough. First they give us a 10% cut, and then they give us a 20% cut. Now, if we all stick together, we can beat this thing.
There it goes, boys. Open the gate.
If you're not at work in 5 minutes, these gates will be closed and they'll stay closed.
Oh, fight together, stick together. Where are you going? You can't go in there and take that cut.
No, I'm going in to see Murdoch.
Where you going? You want to go to work? Go that way.
I'm not going to work. I want to see Mr. Murdoch.
Well, you can see him.
He'll see me. Yeah. You heard what he said, didn't you? You can't see him. I've worked here for 20 years. He'll see me all right.
Hey, come back here. You finish it.
Look, man, look what's happened. They're trying to beat us into taking the cut. Come on, let's all rock the place. Get everything.
Put down those guns! Put down those guns! Miss Martin, don't you realize if you shot any of those men, the rest of them would tear you to pieces? Men, please, please! Now, what's the cause of all this disturbance?
I noticed on the bulletin board.
This notice is just as much of a surprise to me as it is to you.
How could it be with your name signed to it?
Well, we're getting less than Consolidated paying right now.
Please, won't you listen to me?
Give her a chance, boy. Let's hear what she has to say.
I've never taken an active part in the management of the plant, so I hardly know how to begin.
Maybe if you were running it, things wouldn't be as bad as they are.
Maybe so. Many of you have known me since I was a little girl. And you must know, I would never agree to anything that would cause you or your families to suffer.
Yeah, but how about that cut in our wages?
I didn't authorize posting it, so I suppose it'll be all right for me to tear it down and post my name. As you all know, this plant is owned jointly by Larry Keene and myself. Mr. Keene wired me he'd be here this afternoon to take complete charge. I'm sure he'll be able to straighten out any grievances you may have. Won't you please take my word for it that everything will be all right and stick to your job?
Yes, but how do we know he won't insist on a cut? Oh, no, you're cutting off your nose to fight your face.
Yeah, she's only telling, man. We started something. We might as well finish it.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt anything to wait till Keene gets here. I say let's go back to work.
Well, that dumps the apple cart.
No, it doesn't. Do you think you're going to be able to pull the wool over Keene's eyes? That Keene kid's never been in this part of the country. All his life's been spent in the cities having a good time.
What's that got to do with it?
He's soft. When he sees what a tough spot he's landed in, I don't think he'll stay. I'm going to have a nice reception committee meet him at the train and scare about 7 years' growth out of him. He'll be glad to grab the next rattler back east.
It sounds all right if it works.
You're going to see that it works. You're going to head that committee to meet him at the station.
Say, this company's payroll is between $20,000 and $25,000 every week. You know what it means if this cut goes through? I'll tell you what it means. It means that the two of them is going to cut between $4,000 and $5,000 a week apiece, and you'll all be working just as hard.
I got to stick together. We don't have to.
Why, sure, that's all we got to do, stick together. There's enough of us here that we can get what we want if we demand it.
He's a newcomer.
Yeah, he's a newcomer. He comes in here with a lot of swell ideas and tells us what to do. Hey, look, here they are now. Yeah, how about that cut? Think we're going to stand for any 20% cut in wages? You're crazy. About time we got a raise instead of a cut.
Are you game?
Oh, there should be some way to stop these agitators from exciting the men.
There's only about a dozen. Keene will spot them and get rid of them.
Mary. Come on. Come on, we're almost in.
I don't care. I'm not getting off this.
Well, I said I'd get you off this train if I had to take you off on a stretcher. And that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I wonder what he looks like.
If he's anything like his father, there's nothing to worry about. There he is now. Looks as though he could handle this thing. Larry Keene. I'm sure glad to see you.
Oh, but you're
I'm Terry O'Leary.
Yeah, but listen,
You sure got here about the right time. Things in the mill are in pretty bad shape. I'm sure glad you got here.
Get
out of the way.
Just letting you...
I got a little matter I want to settle with this fella, and it comes first.
Well, I think you're making a mistake, mister.
No, I ain't. And you hadn't better make any either.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, what are you going to do about our wages?
Well, what about them?
Don't try and be funny. What are you going to do about that cut?
You're way ahead of me. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Playing dumb won't get you anything.
Do we get our money or don't we?
Don't let him stall.
Make him say yes or no.
A 20% wage cut was ordered this morning, Mr. Keene. The men don't like it.
Well, this is no place to discuss company business. Why don't you come over to the office?
This is just as good a place as any for you to do your talking. There ain't no strangers here.
Why not give Mr. Keene an opportunity to look into things? It's not fair to compel him to answer now.
You had your say this morning. I'm doing the talking now. What are you going to do about it?
Well, just for the moment, I haven't decided.
We want an answer, and we want it right now.
You're making it very difficult for me.
Not half as difficult as you've made it for us. What have you got to say?
Drop in at the office later. Now, man, I don't know much about this wage dispute of yours, but if you'll just give me a chance, I'll guarantee that everything will be settled to your satisfaction, and within the next 24 hours.
Thanks, Mr. Keene. We'll leave it up to you.
All right?
Come on. Son, that was some scrap. You take right after your father, don't you?
Wait a minute now, wait a minute. Now, let's get things straight.
Pardon me, I'm forgetting all about you, Miss Sally. You two partners should know each other. Miss Sally Martin, Mr. Larry Keene.
How do you do, Miss Martin?
How do you do? I don't suppose you expected this sort of a welcome.
Well, no, I didn't.
You didn't get here none too soon. I'll tell you, things were just about ready to break wide open.
Yeah, so I see.
Shall we go up to the office?
Well, why not? No use letting the grass grow under our feet. Better get on the harness and get things going.
Go this way.
Oh. I've been corresponding with you a long time, Mr. Keene. But this is the first time I've had the pleasure of meeting you. Why, yes, that is a fact, isn't it? This is the first time we've met. Yes, yes. Well, we might as well be comfortable. Sit down.
I've explained things to Mr. Keene, so he's familiar with the situation.
Well, that makes things much simpler. What you've told him and what I wrote him a couple of weeks ago, he has all the facts. I was rather disappointed in not hearing from you. You received my letter all right, didn't you?
Oh, yes, of course. But, you know, I put off answering it from day to day, and then when I wired Miss Martin I was coming up here, why, I thought that'd all be necessary. You see, there really wasn't much I could do.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. I'm not finding fault.
Now, I know you're in difficulties, but just what seems to be the main trouble?
I just can't get to the root of it. Petty annoyances started it. At first, I laid it to carelessness and got after the men. Production slumped off, contracts have been canceled, and, well, we're in a tight spot.
Now, about this trouble with the men, do you think it wise to cut wages at a time like this?
There was nothing else for me to do. Expenses have to be cut down.
But what would happen if the men would walk out and the plant would close down?
It would never open again.
Well, perhaps we better not go through with that wage cut.
Do you agree with Mr. Keene?
The way things are, I'm inclined to believe Mr. Keene is right.
All right. I'll notify the men that get the same scale. I'll have the notice posted right away. Excuse me, won't you? I don't know who this man is in here representing himself to be Keene, but he's certainly not Keene.
There must have been two of them on that train. The baggage is marked JD and LK.
I trapped him into admitting getting a letter from me I never wrote. Braden, chase that train, even if it's a Canada. Get Keene and stay with him.
Yes.
Well, that's taken care of.
Well, that's fine. Oh, by the way, Larry's been telling us something about a pulp contract.
Oh, yes, of course. But if the company doesn't lay 1 million feet of pulpwood at the railhead by the first of the month, that contract is gone. And so is the company.
Well, can it be done?
I doubt.
We could if we had 100% cooperation from the crew.
Well, then we'll do it. Murdoch, you handle the office end of things. I'll take care of the woods. We'll lick this thing yet. Come on, O'Leary, where do we start?
I'll show you. Boy, that's laying them down.
How are we doing, Terry? Will we make it?
Nip and tuck, son. We need 200,000 feet more.
That's 2 carloads by midnight tomorrow. We'll make it or bust a rib trying. Terry, something I think you ought to know.
What is it?
I'm not Larry Keene.
Who are you?
Jim Dolan.
Jim Dolan?
Yeah?
Dolan? Not the son of old Tim Dolan, the high rigger. I thought there was something funny about you knowing your way around so well. Now I can see it. What are you doing up here under the name of Keene?
Oh, Larry and I have been friends for years. Started up here together. When the train pulled in, he was dead drunk. While I was trying to cover him, the train pulled out.
And he was on it?
Yeah. Tried to tell you who I was, but you wouldn't listen to me. And before I knew it, I was in the thick of things. As soon as we get this pulp wood out, I'm going to tell Sally and the others who I am. And then I'll start looking for Larry. Probably find him in Calgary.
Maybe we're better off.
Oh, Larry's all right when he's sober.
Hey, men all like you. Why not stick it out till the company gets on its feet again?
Well, I don't see how I could...
They all think you're Larry Keene.
Yeah, but suppose he shows up.
You can always clear that up. Think it over, son.
I will. Rack?
Yes, thanks.
I found it sticking in a tree. Thought you might need it again.
Sorry, Larry, but it must have slipped out of my hand.
Yeah? Well, here's something that won't slip. Now, you two fellas go over and draw your pay and be off of this property in 15 minutes.
Hey, Larry. Larry. Wake up. Have another little drink. Oh, Murdoch, quite a stranger. How's things at the mill?
Fine, Slim.
What's it going to be?
Oh, I don't think a little rye would hurt me. Say, is Braden around? You left word for me to meet him here.
Yeah. Did you know your boss was here?
Keen?
Yeah. He thinks he can drink this red eye faster than they can make it. Charlie's having a tough time trying to keep up with him.
I've seen a lot of guys drink, but I've never seen anybody inhale it like this kid does.
Nice work, Charlie. Big.
Hello, Charlie.
Oh, Larry.
Hey. You're Larry Keene, aren't you?
That's right.
You know me?
Never saw you before.
I'm Murdoch.
Murdoch? Murdoch. I hear that name. I never saw your face before, but that name sounds very, very familiar. Oh, Murdoch. Your fella sends me checks. Swell fella, great guy. Have a drink.
Sure. I got a little business I want to take up with you, Keene.
Business? Let's drink first. My motto is, when business interferes with pleasure, cut out the business. The window. They've been stalling long enough. When do we get a check?
The idea is stalling. Why don't we get our money?
When the doors open up.
Hey, what's the idea of stalling? Why don't we get our money?
Where's that paymaster? Anybody seen anything?
I think you're an hour late opening up now.
That can't be possible. Who did you say gave you the order? Yes, I'm listening. Oh, he did. You say you received it this morning? Very well, I'll talk to him and call you later. Yes, I understand. The bank did not make up the payroll.
Why not?
Because you instructed them not to.
I?
Yeah, you.
I haven't been anywhere near the bank.
You're positive you didn't issue an order not to make up the payroll?
Absolutely.
Then you're not Larry Keene.
Of course not.
Oh, then who are you?
I'm a pal of Larry's. We've been friends for years. My name's Dolan, Jim Dolan.
You know you can't get away with this sort of thing. It's absolute disregard of the law. It's fraud.
Well, this doesn't happen to be a matter of law. It's a matter of justice, and that isn't always the same.
Nevertheless, you misrepresented yourself. I'm afraid we don't want you around here.
Now, what gave you the idea you could tell me what to do?
I happen to be in charge here.
Just a moment, please.
Let me handle this, Miss Martin. There won't be any trouble.
I happen to be interested myself, you know. You refused to admit Mr. Murdoch's authority. Perhaps you'll recognize mine.
Why, certainly.
I've no difference of opinion with Mr. Murdoch about you. His order still stands. Please be off the company property within 15 minutes.
But, Sally,
I think this just about finishes your clumsy little farce.
Well, I'm very sorry to disoblige the lady, but I'm afraid I'll have to. I'm looking after Larry's interest up here. He trusted me.
That seems to be the whole trouble.
Well, that won't be the whole trouble if you butt in just once more. I'm speaking to Miss Martin.
And I refuse to listen.
Easy, boy. Plenty time for that. First thing is to get those men back to work.
She has a notion I'm the original bad man. Murdoch here won't help my case.
I'll fix that up in no time at all. Don't worry.
Hey, don't we get no pay?
You're getting worried, are you?
Yeah.
Well, you don't have to be. Larry will take care of things.
Seems a great guy, he is.
It's about time. How about it, Keen? When do we get our money? Yes, when do we do?
Now, listen, you said you're going to take care of us, are you, or ain't you?
Wait a minute, boys, wait a minute. I'll throw a mistake. The money for the payroll hasn't arrived. But I promise you'll get every penny that's due you.
We can't eat on promises.
Now, if you want to save your homes, your jobs, you'll come with me and get that last carload of logs down.
Yeah, but how will we know we're going to get our money then?
Yes, how do we know?
Give him a chance.
I personally guarantee that when that last carload of logs reaches the mill, the money will be waiting for you. Now, what do you say? Are you with me? One more day's hard work and then the payoff.
Come on, fellas, let's go. Larry won't let us down. All right, boys.
Stay here. Stay, listen, I'm going to sit right here like that. So.
All right, boys, turn two and make her hum.
So you see, Sally, you got the boy all wrong. He told me about Larry the first day in the woods.
But why didn't he tell me?
He wanted to, but I wouldn't let him. The men all liked him. I thought it was best not to disturb things.
What's the matter with women anyhow, Terry?
Not a thing that I know of. Did you know Murdoch swang out a warrant for Dolan's arrest? Get up there and warn him. I'm going to find Larry.
The bank told me the letter they received was mailed in Mad River. Better look there first.
Right. Sophie.
Hi.
Hello, Terry. Yeah. What are you doing down here, old-timer? Looking them over. Hello, Terry. How's Fix, Monty?
Not bad, but not good. The man Keen's upstairs in the back room.
He's up in the back.
I'll see that.
Come on, get up.
I don't want any more to drink. I don't want you either. I want Jim Dolan. Where's Jim Dolan?
What's going on in here?
Come on, Larry. We're going to Dolan right now.
You're not going out of here.
No? We're going out through you or over you. Which is it?
I'm sorry for what I said. Won't you forgive me, Jim?
And you know?
Yes. O'Leary told me everything. But that's not what I came up here for. O'Leary thinks the sheriff will try to stop the train before it reaches the siding.
They won't stop this train. No, I can't understand Larry doing a thing like that.
Hey there, stop! Come back to that engine! On fire. Don't do that. You can't go through that. Get away from there. We are going through. There, take that. Put it on your head and duck down.
We get off here?
Well, there's 3 things I've got to do, right? Oh, very. Come on over to the office with me.
Larry. I was just on my way to see you. There's some documents here that need your signature.
You didn't need my signature when you notified the bank not to make out the payroll. Let's see what's in there.
Certainly. Just a minute. I'm sorry I won't be here next week to send you your check, Mr. Keene. Now get over in the corner. Come on, both of you.
Come on, get on your feet there.
Murdoch, you've been getting away with plenty. If you're not out of this town in an hour, you'll go to the penitentiary. Oh, gee, Jim, I'm sorry about all this.
Never mind that. You call the bank and countermand that stop order on the payroll. You're going to have a riot on your hands.
Okay.
Well, Larry, you go down to the plant and tell the men their money will be there in half an hour.
Right.
Well, I guess that takes care of everything.
But you said you had 3 things to take care of. You've only taken care of 2.
That's so. I'll take care of that right now.